Alright, Carrera Go slot car fans. This is going to be kind of just a quick rundown to give you a little more information about the AliExpress cars that a lot of us have been experimenting with, and kind of give you my impression of them. We'll start with this brand right here. I've seen these sold under a couple of different brand names. They come in sets or individual cars. These are probably my least favorite of the bunch, but if you're using the current Carrera Go power track, the one that has the red trim on it and the red plugs and the horizontal inputs, this brand of cars is probably going to be your best bet as far as running on your track or using it as drones or anything really. They sell for about $10 a piece. These are the ones that do not have a replaceable guide pin. I actually put that one in myself, glued a Carrera pin in there, but they look like this originally. It's just part of the chassis, so that's kind of a bad thing. And these guide pins will wear down and break off before the brushes are even wore out on these things. So that's kind of a bad thing. But once again, if you only have the current generation of power track, these cars seem to be some of the best ones to run. And then we get to the Ferraris and Lamborghinis of this particular style. And these, well, these have replaceable guide pins, and these cars go quite fast and they're very durable. I've run the heck out of these, and I've replaced the brushes on them a time or two. This blue one here, I actually burned up the motor on it finally, and I got a cheap motor off of eBay, bought a package of 5 of them, put one in here, and it's working fine again. So these tend to cause a little bit of trouble sometimes if you don't have the modified older generation of track, something like this that has the vertical inputs on it. But these are pretty much my favorite right now. With the little specials and stuff, you can get, well, they're normally going to be about $6 a piece, and with the specials and stuff and little extra coupons, you can get them down to about $5 a piece sometimes. And man, they work pretty good. Next up, we've got the little SR cars that kind of look like a Mercedes endurance racer or something along those lines. I'm not sure exactly what they're trying to be. These are a little bit smaller, even though they show to be, they say they're 1/48 scale. These cars are really, really quick. They're almost lightning fast, and they stick to the track real well. I don't have as much runtime on these yet to really give you much of an opinion, but so far I'm going to say these are probably going to be about my second favorite. They do have replaceable guide pins, just like these cars do, and the pin is the same looking as well. But the overall construction of the car is completely different. It's a whole different chassis style. I'll try to show you two next to each other here. You can see the red one here kind of reminds me more of the Arton style cars, except with the Carrera pin, Carrera guide pin, and then this looks like something completely different. This looks more like a Carrera type car. But anyway, these are quite good also, and they're available on some of these same websites and everything for about $6 a piece, $5-6 a piece. And you've got your F1 cars. These look to be about the same brand as these Ferraris over here. I'm not exactly sure, but the construction of them seems to be very similar in the chassis and everything. They have that same kind of replaceable pin. These cars are quite quick as well, and there's maybe a little bit of trouble with them shutting down your track too if you don't have the modified power system, or if you don't at least have it elevated like I showed in some of the other videos to where it's getting plenty of air. But these are a lot of fun. They're good to race. So when they stay on the track really well, but they go flying off the track like crazy when they cut loose. It makes for some fun. And we've got these Spanish rally cars. And the interesting thing about these come on in 2-packs. You get 2 of them for $20, and the writing on the bottom of them is in Spanish rather than Chinese like all these other ones. This has the Scalextric type of guide arrangement. the swiveling type, which I actually like better. But for some reason these cars are considerably slower if you're not using the turbo button. You know, whatever's going on with their wind of the motor. Maybe it's just a gentler wind. But they still work really well. You can, you know, just kind of micro tap the turbo button and just blaze around the track. And they're still a lot of fun. And that brings us to the end, which are the AGM cars. These are, well, along with these rally cars, these AGM cars seem like they're the closest to Carrera or SCX type quality that I've seen. As far as the way the body looks and the details and everything, they go through some trouble to make these really nice. I bought a set of Mercedes here. You can see that from this particular site, you could get 2 of these Mercedes AGMs and in a 2-pack for $20. And these worked really well. Also, I would say they're very similar to the rally cars. They also have the Scalextric style swiveling slot arrangement. But like I said, these seem to also go kind of slow when you're not hitting the turbo button, so you have to really work that turbo to get it around the track. But still a lot of fun. They stick quite well. And like I said, they look great. So that's kind of the bottom line on those cars, and you've seen some of them run in various videos, and I'm going to continue to show you more. And I've actually got a couple of different style ones still coming in that I'm going to tell you about later as well. So, hope you guys enjoyed it, got a little bit from this. There's all the generic cars all lined up again. Check them out. We'll see you later.